Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and I'm back with another throwback of Married to Medicine, Season 5. This is Episode 2. Let's go. So the dentist has joined Jackie in this boxing ring. After they finish running around in circles, they have a conversation. And the dentist asks her, like, did she enjoy the guys the night before? She was like, it was a lot. And then she asked her, like, how do you let go? Like, how do you get the stress off? She says she prays and she journals. And the dentist was like, that's just too right. Like, why can't you just let go? And then she asked her, do you think that your lack of showing emotion is why Curtis cheated? Jackie said could be. And then she also said that she kind of wished that her friends would keep their opinions to themselves. But they're just trying to be here for you and figure this all out. Quad is currently talking with her team about her cookbook. She wants it to be based around romance and things like that. But I'm glad she didn't go this route, and I'm glad she went the route that she did. So that's all she has going on. Toya is still talking to Eugene about this bang bang situation. They're out to eat, and he's telling her how he relieves himself when he's not home. But she really is affected by this Jackie Curtis situation because she's like, anything could happen with you working late nights, and I'm in the bed asleep, and you're downstairs watching TV. Toya has nothing to worry about. At least I don't think so. Now, present time. Honey, these two are really having some problems. She and Cecil got in a very big tussle, right? So she didn't want to leave, but she had to leave and go stay at the North House because the South House was rough. So this is Cecil's era when he was getting ready to lose his job. He worked in IT and they were laying people off. So he said, she asked him, like, she's trying to make conversation. She asked him how his day was. He was like, I'm just trying to keep my job. Simone said she had got a text message from Michael asking if they were going to get a divorce. Cecil said you can't just be in an argument and just throwing the word around like that. Like, he probably could think that. She was like, she's frustrated. And then she went on to say that in the past, she's thrown the divorce word up to get Cecil's attention. But this time, she meant it. Child, so they both said that they get on each other's nerves. She got a little bit loud. She said that she only gets activated when he acts like a drill sergeant, right? And he was like, tone, that's your favorite word. You're going to have to speak to me a little differently. So then Simone says, we're going to have to talk to somebody. And Cecil was like, yes, if we're throwing out this divorce word, he was like, we're about to be empty nesters. And we should be in a different place. So they're going to go and see someone. Child, Tiffany, Dr. Jackie's nurse, comes in and she said, I love you, right? And I want to make sure you're okay. Jackie closed the laptop because she's like, what are you talking about? She said, I want to make sure that you're okay before someone makes you feel unokay. Jackie was like, who can make me feel unokay? She said, I want to show you this before you see it from someone else. And this is the first time that Jackie has seen an article about Curtis cheating on her. She is done. At this moment, Jackie is really hurt because not only does she have to deal with that in her home, but now more and more of the world is knowing. She's told her friends, now the world knows that Curtis has cheated on her. The audacity of Curtis. Jackie says she is humiliated to her core because this is the mistress telling her side of the story. Right? Like, she cannot believe, like, she is in disbelief that this woman would actually talk to someone about cheating with Jackie's husband and really kind of have a side in it. Like, she never thought that she'd be able to read this. In disbelief. Now, Quad over here giving Gregory a blow by blow. Like, she is like a ring announcer. And it's mentioned how they met and they only wanted to meet at hotels. And Curtis wanted the girl to put the rooms under her name. Absolutely. So Simone is sitting here talking to the dentist, right? She's read the article. And she said that this mistress says that she has been sleeping with Curtis for months. Like, was Curtis still a basketball coach at that time? Like, he was still working. Like, you went out here on Jackie's money because that would make it worse. So Toya's talking to Eugene, right? And she was like, I don't know what to believe. Like, we haven't talked to Curtis. So what is he going to say? And Eugene said it sounds like some scandalous hood rat trying to get some shine. Like, they don't want to believe it was as bad as it was, but Curtis cheated on Jackie. That's factual. So regardless if she's a hood rat or a high priced mistress, he still cheated. Quad is over here giving a blow by blow, right? She said Curtis wanted her to lie about the relationship and how they really felt about each other. But the mistress allegedly said in this article that she is not obligated to lie for Curtis. Like, she just wanted to be known. Girl, that's why she got an article out. That is crazy. Y'all bear with me. I'm about to read this article. I don't have no glasses on, so just hold what you got, okay? She said, when I found out that he was married is when he called me and told me about the pictures. Now, the pictures were published on Media Takeout, and they were pictures of them spotted at Hilton Head in South Carolina. He was in a panic and told me I'm married. That's my wife on TV. This is an effed up situation. She said she honestly had no idea Curtis was married. I didn't even know that he was on TV, she insisted. Pearson, who is repped by Tara Thomas of the Tara Thomas Agency, told Radar that she and the Bravo star's husband only met for Bang Bang in Atlanta, and we never had a situation where we were in public in Atlanta. It never caught my attention that was going on. It never caught your attention that you only met in hotels and you never went anywhere in public in Atlanta with this man who is tall as I don't know what. It never dawned on you that he could at least possibly be in another relationship. That's crazy. So in the rest of the article, she said, I want her to know, meaning Jackie, I am apologetic about the situation. The situation is crazy. Then Radar said Dr. Jackie said she had no comment when asked about her husband's cheating allegations, but days after the pictures of him had surfaced, she posted a solo selfie on Instagram and wrote, "The devil whisper in my ear, you're not strong enough to withstand the storm. Today I whisper in the devil's ear, I am the storm. Good morning." Okay, Jackie. Child, Jackie said, write all the stories you want to write, right? I've gone through breast cancer twice, and this situation cannot get any worse. She said, you are not on my radar, just sit down. And honestly, that's a great outlook because other than if she was pregnant, that would have been bad. So thank God for small favors. So in this particular season, Toya is celebrating her birthday like a IRS type of celebration. She's just having a cooking class, and they're coming, and Quad and Eugene are going to have like a cook-off. This, I think, was the first time we saw Contessa, right? Not to forget about how Contessa is actually today, because she and Buffy are at it. But this was our first view of Contessa, and Contessa came on as Toya's friend. Let's keep going. Y'all know how I feel about the dentist, but I'm with you when you're right. How could you not have a clue? Because Quad was like, she did say that she didn't know he was married. Now, there are times when that happens. But if I got to get a room in my name only at a certain time, sir, why we can't go over your crib? Contessa comes in, and the dentist goes over to her, grabs her hands, and then kneels down. And Contessa is like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're funny. And then she walks off. This is the dentist. And then she walks off and says, you done messed up already with me. Messed up how? Like, she is just, ugh. Scott and Contessa are standing there in utter disbelief. Like, what is wrong with this woman? Do you see their faces? You know who they're looking at. The dentist. Child, Jackie walks in the room. Everybody starts clapping. Like, they're just glad to see her and be around her. And I think everybody wants to be just a little cautious. But she notices it because she's like, everybody's clapping. Then Contessa says, like, what did you say to me? Like, you said something. She was like, I don't know. I didn't say anything to you. You trying to start something. I'm not trying to start something. But you did say something. You're a liar. Oh, let me keep going. Simone had gone out there to check on Cecil. Cecil said no checking needed. This thing with Cecil and Simone is a lot. She said he's really mean. And she said he wants her to lift him up, but she said she needs to be lifted up too. I've enjoyed this. I'll be back with more. Bye, y'all.